Where am I? How did I get here? Or here? Or here? Well, this is Max. And this is also Max. Confusing, right? For 4 months, we spent our time living together under the bright lights of Paris while traveling the world. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, it was. And honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Max, and I asked ourselves these questions far too often. Whether we were stuck at a train station in Colmar, or lounging on a beach in the beautiful French Riviera. We couldn't stop asking ourselves these questions. Where are we? And how did we possibly end up here? Well, I just had to find out. So I decided to sit down and talk to someone who made my study abroad a reality. This is Frantz Batoh. Frantz was my first French teacher in 5th grade at a little school on the South Shore of Massachusetts. Monsieur Batoh was the reason I decided to stick with French. And the last time we were able to speak was about 10 years ago.
I loved you so much.
Yeah.
You were so motivated.
Yes.
You were committed. I love it. You never complained.
Yeah. Monsieur Batoh's infectious smile and ability to command the room kept me on the edge of my seat every day in class. Now, Frantz grew up in Cameroon. For those who don't know, Cameroon is a francophone country on the Gulf of Guinea in Central Africa. When he was a teenager, Frantz left his home country and traveled to the United States in search of higher education.
So it wasn't easy at all. That education shaped me. So when I came here, the barrier was a language.
Nobody I know has a better knowledge of what it is like to study in a different country. So I asked Frantz if he had ever had the same feeling, wondering how he got into the position that he was in.
What I have to tell you is that everything I've done, I planned for it. Yes.
Well,
Always try to stay on course.
yes.
If I go somewhere, it's in my mind, plan for it.
Now, at first this was so shocking to me. While Mr. Batoh mapped out his future, I spent all these months in all these wonderful places with these amazing people, and I couldn't even plan out what I was going to eat for breakfast the next morning. Frantz's words prompted me to tell him about my experience studying so far from home. How I never imagined to be so far from Massachusetts and study in France. But looking back, I couldn't have seen myself anywhere else.
I think your choice is commendable.
Thank you.
Why am I saying that? A lot of people don't think beyond the length of their nose. The world is not limited in this country. The world is not limited in Europe or Canada or whatever. The world is everywhere. There are variable opportunities. You go abroad, you get what you want, especially when you speak a second language or a third language.
And he couldn't be more right. Some people don't think beyond the length of their nose. As I have now seen, the world is everywhere. And hey, maybe I won't ever learn how I made it to the places that I did. But I do know that there's a lot more out there. So why waste my time trying to figure it out?